right, so here at Dix Chapel, we were able to do our traditional Protestant service this morning, and you can see the snow is just coming down. I'm actually back over here during the Catholic service and just trying to keep the sidewalks cleaned off. I finally just got tired of scraping. I couldn't keep up with it, so I was able to put salt out, and so far the salt, you can kind of see, is holding its own. So happy about that. But you can also see just how heavy and how fast the snow is coming down, and it's actually blowing from behind me, and my windows are already fogged up pretty good. But let me see if I can roll down the window a bit. So they've got a fraction of the people they normally have. A lot of people were smart, probably just decided to stay home and be careful. Our service was almost fully packed as far as the regular attenders. However, I don't blame the ones that were able to stay home. Very proud of them. We were just trying to meet the needs of the ones that were able to come. Although I'm just standing by right now because just a little bit concerned for those who were trying to get home or just trying to get out of the parking lot. So we're going to help them as we need to, and just stand by. All right, welcome back, Recon family. Hope everybody's doing well. I just took another look over at the sidewalk. The salt's holding its own. It's doing a great job. So we're gonna actually leave the parking lot here of the chapel, and you see the snow's coming in pretty good. We just went through this last Sunday, as a matter of fact. Our last big snow came in. I want to say we probably had 7 or 8 inches here. Which for a Georgia boy, that's a lot of snow. But I mean, we used to get all excited if we got an inch or just a dusting, really. I mean, Atlanta would just shut down. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, as a kid inside me right now, I am having a blast. I'm loving it. As a chaplain, not so much, because honestly, I'm just worried about those people that are traveling. I think it's wonderful that we can be able to hold worship services and do all kinds of different things. We're doing so much virtually as it is right now. But fortunately, the snow came in toward the end of what we were doing on services. So it looks like everybody's going to be able to get home safely. So anyway, there's a few people that travel a little bit further, so we're just praying that they'll be safe. I wanted to take you out with me on a drive and just kind of show, you can't tell it right now. I'm going to turn you a little bit this way. You can't tell it right now, but our snowplow team, I think they call them the snow dogs. When it's not snowing, they call them the dirt dogs, but they're part of a civil engineering group. So thankful for what they do here at the base. And some of these roads, you can tell that they have scraped. As a matter of fact, I'm going to turn left here, and you can tell that they've scraped this recently. But man, the snow has been coming in so quickly. The weather report said it was coming in about 2 inches per hour, and I certainly believe that. Like I said, I was out there trying to scrape off the sidewalks earlier, and as soon as I scraped the sidewalk off, I mean, it was back down again. And but it's kind of, some areas, obviously, it's difficult to see the lines. So, we're just taking it easy and just being smart about traveling around. But I wanted to let you be able to get a chance to see somewhat of the base and what I'm looking at here as we drive around. Over to the right is the old Griffith Fieldhouse. That's where our gym is, at least for the Army side. Really cool Army museum, a lot of different static displays here with tanks on the right. Just a lot of fun things that are out here. This base was established, if I remember right, back around 1917, and it doesn't look anything like it did back then. And then, of course, it was developed even more during World War II. And about 10 years ago, they actually joined the bases together. So you had Fort Dix and Fort McGuire right next to each other. So Fort Dix, for those of you that don't know, is an Army post, or was an Army post. Fort McGuire was an Air Force post. And then, of course, NSA Lakehurst, or Naval Support Activity Lakehurst, is about a half an hour up the road. But they're actually somewhat connected. The way they do the property lines, the National Guard is in between, and somehow that's all connected. But that being said, it's about a good 30-40 minute drive to get there. But they went ahead and did a joint agreement about 10 years plus ago, and so they all work jointly together now, and very thankful for the camaraderie, the teamwork, everything that we have here. So you can see how it's just caked on the trees. Now all this that you're seeing on the trees is new. The stuff from last week there was a lot left on the ground, but all the stuff from the trees, all the stuff off the cars, the buildings, all that had been melted away. So what you're seeing settling down really kicked off about, our service started at 9 o'clock and it was still a little rainy then. So this is probably since about 9:30 to 10 o'clock that all this is, and it's 12:21 now. So you figure 2.5 to 3 hours. I mean, it's pretty impressive. So, I wish well, if I wasn't driving, I'd show you the pretty little lake over to the left. It's where some of our campers stay at. And I tell you what, it's beautiful, that lake with all the snow on it. There's some of our civil engineer group guys right there with the plows. Over to my right is actually our Coast Guard Atlantic Strike, Coast Guard Strike Team. I think I said that right. U.S. Coast Guard Atlantic Strike Team. There we go, I got it out. And it's pretty cool. We're a little bit inland, but we have part of the U.S. Coast Guard over here, and they have a little different mission set, so I won't go into explaining that a great deal. But you've got a mixture where I'm at right now of Army, you've got Navy Reserves, you've got the Coast Guard. Directly in front of me, you got some Marine Corps Reserves. This is actually one of the subordinate units that I get a chance to serve and take care of. It's Marine Aircraft Group 49. So they're part of 4MEF, that's based out of New Orleans, so that's our reserve units. And however, they've got, of course, aviation units spread out throughout the world. This group here, though, they have three subordinate squadrons. One is the MWSS, which is a Marine Wing Support Squadron, and they're kind of ground pounders for the most part. They do a lot of the battle illumination, field prep work, putting in airfields, things like that for whenever they have to go to the tip of the spear and get ready for battle. This is actually the static display of an old Huey. I'm sorry, forgive me, all Marines. That was actually a Cobra on the right, and I am looking for. It's gone. There was a static display here of an old 53. I wonder what happened. Maybe they just moved it to be able to, retouch up the paint and do some other things, but there was a 53 I wanted to show y'all as well. And so, but this is just a great tour, a great site, just kind of look around and you can kind of get an idea. I am going to turn left up here in just a minute and start heading home. I've got a little bit more work to do today. It's Sunday, of course. It's a great day to preach, to pastor. I love getting a chance to do what I do at the chapel, but because we're trying to do so much stuff virtually, what I get a chance to do this here in a few minutes is take the recording from today's service and try to upload it on YouTube. So I've got to create a thumbnail for it, try to do some editing, make sure it looks really good. I don't want to put out something that is like poor quality out there, and so looking forward to doing that. And I may upload some more stuff to Recon Chaps here in a little while as well. So again, today is the 7th of February, 2021. Excited to have you guys kind of riding along with me today. It's like I said, it's beautiful out here, and hopefully you'll continue to watch us. If you've not ever subscribed, but you want to find out more about what we're doing at Recon Chaps, I'm looking forward to actually getting out in front of the troops a little bit more. I just always want to respect everybody's privacy, and of course I only have people on there that really want to be on there. And so feel free to hit that subscribe button, punch the like button as well. Obviously, if you hit the little bell on there, the bell icon, that'll let you know whenever we do new updates. So we want to try to start getting some new material up once a week, maybe even once every 2 weeks. But please, just follow us, and we look forward to engaging with you. If you have any questions or anything, please put it down in the comments section and I'll respond to you. Have a great day, guys. God bless. Bye-bye.